Welcome administrators, my name is Gaz. This is my third video on Ixion. In this video, I will guide you through all the science events for Chapter 2. I will also point out this episode may contain spoilers. I first started by researching exoskeleton and deep dive apparatus in my science ship upgrades. I also made sure all the appropriate resources was chosen in my fleet management. So for the first event in this system was Falcon 74. I chose to establish infrastructure to support exploration and geological analysis. This required me to send a cargo ship with 20 alloys. The summary offered me 60 science, and then I chose to leave the planet. Then I set out to look for resources and more events. This led me to the Lost Sheep event. I first had to choose extract navigation data from the Shepnel. This gave me 2 electronics and it revealed over 600 iron for me to mine. I then proceeded the event by choosing determine the cause of the Shepnel's destruction. This gave me 45 science. My next event was Fargo 39. This gives 4 choices, and since I researched the exoskeleton at the beginning of the game, I chose to deploy the entire crew in the reinforced skeletons. Soon as the team arrived at the site, I chose the recover archive digital data and return to the Darwin. My other choices would have resulted me to lose the crew and no reward. This option gave me 15 science. I carried on to Valiant 71. I chose to recover the materials. This conveniently gave me 83 alloys, and then I left the planet. Then I moved my science ship to Plymouth 37. My choice for this event was establish infrastructure to support exploration and geological analysis. I had to send a cargo ship with 40 alloys. This gave me 60 science and also 60 carbon, then I chose to leave the planet. With the deep dive apparatus researched, I did the Parenti 85 event required it. I chose to set up advanced infrastructure, what cost me 60 alloys. This gave me 75 science. I carried on to Mach R and chose to set up excavation equipment. You would be required to send 10 alloys. This choice gave me 45 polymer and 45 science, and it also gave me a new upgrade for my workshop. This opens the next part to find the Protagoras with the probe scan. So while I sent the probe to look for it, I chose to go to Tatra V8. I chose to get close to the cargo ship. I was then given the option to board the ship or ram it, so I decided to board the ship. I then chose the Naomi protocol. This option successfully gave me the cargo ship. Then I proceeded with going to Rokotansky and choosing establish infrastructure. That cost me 50 alloys. This option gave me 45 science and a new upgrade from my cryonics center. I then chose the Naomi protocol. Then I went to Chevy 34 and chose established infrastructure again. This cost me 50 alloys. This gave me 60 science back, plus additional 15 science once I left the planet. I sent my science ship to Deville, and at this point you should have researched and built the colonization training center, with at least trained 30 astronauts. And since I trained 60, I chose to establish advanced colony. Soon as the colony was established, I moved on to the Protagoras event. This gave me the diagnostic to research. This then allows you to carry on with the event. I chose to re-establish internal infrastructure and food distribution. This cost me 100 alloys and 100 food. I then installed the retractable telescope hull. As soon as the Protagoras had the resources, I was required to move the station to it. At this point, I chose to bring my colonists back to the station. As soon as the station arrived, I chose to repair and reboot the core systems. This cost 100 alloys. I then chose to leave the Protagoras. I sent my cargo ship to pick up the 250 crew. As soon as they was brought back to the station, I charged the engines and jumped to chapter 3. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments.